There it goes. Was feeling a bit like down in the dump, and talked with a friend to cheer me up. It was like before the RP and all. And then, I was feeling better. It was like, yeah, ready for RP. And then I got in, and like this section of the arms weren't showing. And then it took me until now, until I was able to fix it. Because the other problem I had the medical van, and every single time, for no apparent reason, the medical van was appearing like behind my head here. And it doesn't matter how many like bones I changed and did and that, I wasn't showing. So to come here for a little bit, at least I just like remove the van. Because if you remember, like the last episode, like this part was like fucked up. So I used the old model and I had to change a few ADVDs to have the arm and such and such and such. Long story, don't matter. We're here. We're gonna have fun for a little bit. I'm unsure if I'm gonna be here for the whole episode. Because I'm still feeling kind of thing, and I do need a bit more extra energy usually when it comes to RP, personally at least. So if it was like desktop, I can manage that, but yeah, nah.
Can you hear me?
Thumbs up.
Ross?
Yep.
Okay, thank God. Alright.
Mic problems?
I didn't hear anything and I got scared.
All good, I can hear you well. But yeah, hi, hello, Keith. Hello.
Hello.
Jesus Christ, you scared me. And yeah, hi, how you doing too? But yes, BR and especially RP requires a bit more extra docs. I'm gonna start on this because I was supposed to like get off the ship. It requires a little bit more extra energy. If it was on desktop playing some games, I can pull through for a few hours. But this one is you need more energy, so I'm gonna go as much as I can, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, why? Why are you bored? I just noticed one small issue that I will have to fix. Like the old version has like extra bones on the head, on the hair. So because I applied the dynamic bones as I had it before, they have more drag because the bones are longer. So it makes me look like I have like a Beatles cut, like even worse than the one I have like this. Same with the thing. If I try to grab, I can grab from here. There it goes, from up here, something like that. But yeah, I'll fix the other things in another time. For the moment, this is what I have. This is what we do. This is what we live with. Yeah. I've been trying to recover from being sick on Friday and haven't been able to like anything special. I mean, I understand, but it's health comes first. I do say, I do declare. And I haven't been here in a while. I'm so lost. Also, I just saw a nameplate. I need to like hide that. What's the other, by the way? Music is too loud. Too loud. I'm gonna do a little bit of a cheat and just like guess where. Oh, well, that's where people are.
No.
Guess.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
No, my menu still doesn't work. Okay, thank you. I mean, even though if it's not on VR, you can still hang out. Jesus, that scares the shit out of me every time. Denju7, thank you very much for follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Lip smacking. So what to say? Oh yeah. I mean, you can still like, even if it's not on BR, you can still go and oh, the bones on the hands are funky too. There's a lot to fix on this. But yeah, even though you can't get on VR, you can still just like be on your desktop and just hang out with friends, watch some movies or whatever you prefer. Don't apologize, it's my own fault for putting the volume on that. You're fine, you're all good. How you doing, Denju? It's Denju, Tenhu, what you prefer? There's... The music just stopped. Where the heck is my team? Like, I was supposed to like get off the ship with them, but you know, since I got late, I didn't got off with them, so that's why I'm looking for them. See? Sorry. I'm gonna ask a question I had to answer.
What?
The cage.
Why?
They didn't hold.
What? Where is it?
It's in the cage again.
Excuse me.
It
Sorry. Hi. I'm sorry, I just woke up.
Right.
So, is everybody okay?
Professor Skyette, she had her back turned on the cage when we were talking. It happened really quick. I'm sorry. I need to get my weapons.
I feel that I'd lost something. I was supposed to get off the ship with my crew, but I had to clean up some things under the deck. What did I miss? What I heard,
I've been in the med bay this entire morning.
Please tell me the recipe didn't escape. Please tell me that it did.
I honestly, I don't know. So far what it sounds like is only Skyak got hurt, but it's caged again. I don't know where it is though. It did escape. Or
get with him.
Tried. Do you know where everybody else is?
I have no clue. As I said, I was under the deck of the ship, cleaning up some things before I got off. The rest of Terra was already got off the ship, so I am unsure where all of them are. I am looking for them actually.
Oh. Do you have any weapons or something?
I do, yes.
Okay, why don't you take lead? I don't have anything right now.
Right. Give me a second. I need to tie my shoes.
Okay.
It's better if you turn around. There he goes. Just turn around.
I'll give you Yeah, no, I'll give you privacy. A man's shoelaces are sacred.
All right, I'm all good.
That was quick. All
It's,
right, we should.
They're just trappers, but yes. Where is everyone going?
Murtesh took the blue crystal.
All right.
I don't know if that's where everybody is, though. He said it was in a cage, so maybe up here? No.
There are people on the boat.
But they still keep it on the boat?
Well, the cage was up there. There is someone standing there.
Excuse me, sir?
Doing tired and feeling sick and weak. Oh no, try to drink a lot of water and get some comfort food if you can.
I think he's sleeping. I think he's sleeping, but he's
sleeping
standing
standing.
up and he's sleeping.
Right. Then we'll say let's go look for someone else then. There are no signs of any destruction or anything from here, so if it did escape, I don't believe it will be from the boat, maybe when it was moving.
From what Murtesh said, I guess whenever they went to go bring back the new students, they also brought back a rift beast.
Oh, it's the rift beast we
they put
captured
in a
actually.
cage, but
Yeah, Terra captured it.
why did you guys capture one?
It was a direct order. The professors wanted to study it.
But why bring it here?
Because we were told to capture it and bring it back to study it.
Did you not question them? Maybe
There were
or
direct orders,
ask,
and
or,
whatever we ask, it won't change the orders.
yeah, but I mean, if somebody gave you an order to kill somebody, would you just listen to them or just kill them?
I heard something from there.
Either way. I'm afraid I won't be much use in combat. But
Have you considered
it
going
sounds
to
like
pick up your
everybody's already dealt
weapons,
with it.
or
well, no, not just that, but strength-wise, not. I don't mean in the I don't have my weapons way. I mean in the I really can't fight right now way.
all right? Do you feel sick, or just personal matters?
Well, mostly sick. It's a long story. Bottom line is, they still need a few days to recuperate my strength.
Fair enough.
Mm. I actually really hate how quiet everything is right now.
I do think the same, but I believe that if something of the matter happens, everyone will be inside the building at the moment.
And we're not inside the building at the moment.
Well, we are going to go inside the building. It's probably the best way to find someone. Told you.
Ah. Well. I mean,
Is there any status on Sky?
Not sure.
As of
What do you think?
People don't just normally grow back heads.
I'm sorry for being pessimistic, but she ain't coming back.
I know,
He's just asking because the last thing he saw was her receiving medical treatment.
There.
as of this time, we have concluded Skyet is no longer with us.
We'll guide her soul to the spiral.
We'll be tending to her, giving her final rites throughout this evening, and by nightfall, a proper burial. More will be discussed when Malik is present.
Understood, sir.
Yes.
I might ask. I know you've not met me before, but I'm Lee.
Every time I'm absent for a little bit, someone fucking dies or some shit like that.
I was gonna ask. Where's the
Here you go.
Professor Malik still down there?
Yes, he's in the
Try
medical
not
Go ahead and grab your spear. Have it
good
on you.
morning, Luca.
initial, I guess.
I understand.
I can grab
You as
it,
well,
but
Cage,
I
and make sure you
won't be
grab
much
yourself
use
some food.
today.
And myself.
Get a chance to eat before.
I'm afraid I don't have a lot of strength left in me.
If that is okay with you.
know her.
Yes, sir. Why?
If so, allow me to
I
accompany you.
think it has to do with the cold or
Of course, by all
something.
means.
Uh, I'm trying to get used to it.
Take myself a.
Right now, it kind of feels like I have a really bad dog.
Let this be.
Make sure to grab your spear and make sure it's enchanted.
I'll still grab it though.
Okay.
I'm afraid I can't enchant it either. I'll be right back.
Sure.
That's new?
But this? Or what you mean?
I mean the sword.
Um,
I haven't seen it before.
well, it's the enchantment that they taught us to make a weapon out of stone or materials that we have around.
The other
It's
professors
I-
down there.
Oh, okay.
It's impressive. I'm sure they're okay.
So, mind filling me in with the details? I apparently I was dealing with some things under dock on the ship and now someone died. Mind explaining?
No, yeah.
All right.
You all okay?
We brought the beast to the arena, and while Jackson was briefing the rest of the teams,
Capable, then
it used acid to break free and
You'll see a bunch of cages and whatnot.
yeah.
kill
At the
Skyet.
very end, there's a staircase in front of that cage. where
They
the bridge
recaptured
is.
it and brought it to the dungeon.
Just don't go
and
down that staircase.
I'm not sure.
Here we are now.
Saw him earlier. I think he just left.
Yeah, a lot happens.
Oriana was downstairs with us. Did she get out?
Oriana's right there. Behind you.
Right.
Everyone's here but Gallup and Felia's asleep, so
Emma was right. We had one job.
resting.
Alright, come on. Let's get some
Not
food,
the time
guys.
to blame yourselves or anyone else right now, okay?
Yeah. Sure.
Won't help.
Are we really okay to leave? It's like this.
You know, Octavian's down there, and a bunch of the other professors are. And they know they keep their distance.
It was probably just a problem with the cage. Nothing you guys could have done about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is what you were given.
Get something to eat.
It blew acid at the cage. That's what happened.
You want something too?
They thought it was a mover.
I've already eaten. I'll stay here until told to stand down.
Alright. Yes, no? You stay here?
Rowan made mention of
I'll stay.
how the Rift Beast could have, perhaps planned this or
Why?
something. Especially if
Why only then?
Zuko just mentioned
Alright,
about
Umbra,
it being
stand down.
split. It seemed to conceal its traits. They're not meant to be intelligent, so such a thing doesn't make any sense.
Ignis, you're free to stand down as well.
They're not.
What do you mean?
I'm
steal its
going to
traits?
stay here.
They could have
Well,
spat out of that
it's
cage
okay.
at any time.
It didn't. Why now?
No, as in not
Waited.
saying it was a
For a few
spitter.
weeks.
It realized.
Is it bad that I don't remember
To think it was moving, and then
the face of the person that died? They didn't say the name and everything. I don't remember. I'm terrible with names.
You
If I
knew
see them, I
this
will,
was
but I don't remember the names.
It was stored in a cage it could escape from at any time. That's
Doesn't matter.
Where is Jackson?
Do you...
It's too late.
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Of course.
I believe back at the dorms. You can stand down there. I think it's. I think the list is over.
To kill all of these things. We're going to give the professor a proper burial and proper send-off.
There is a professor.
Alright?
Wait, don't tell. Oh, I know who it is. It's the old professor. It's the one that Oriana was really close with. Oh
I'm going to go
no.
see if I can find the others. You can stay here if you'd like.
I'll stay for the moment.
I know. I'm trying really hard. Myself, I know. I just want to go down there
You another new student?
and fucking
Yeah.
shoot it till it's fucking dead.
I'm kinda lost.
But this is for the best. We can start.
The professors are a bit preoccupied right now. Best just stay here with us. Don't get too close to that door.
Okay.
Give Sky a proper burial.
I'm Luca.
What's behind the door?
We'll see.
Don't worry about it.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Isabel.
From my
Welcome.
looking at the cage, I can safely say
Thank
that
you.
the Rift Beast is completely contained.
Okay.
You are, and the professors are still
Welcome.
down having a conversation. You do not have to worry for now.
It's okay. Good.
By chance,
Also,
has
blood on the canvas.
Councillor Malik moved by here already? Or is he perhaps still in the
Under our
so-called
team.
medical wing?
Just take some time to calm down.
You know what?
Very well.
Follow me. I know where to take you now.
If that's the case, then which direction would
Okay.
be the medical area? I'd like to.
Is that way? Just through those doors.
Thank you.
Not that door,
Pardon
but
me.
go down the path.
I'll take you,
Thank
sir.
you so much, gentlemen. Oh, of course. Thank you. All right.
I think we've been dismissed.
Yes, we have.
some still might stay just in case. I think I'm going to have a second meal.
Let's go to the mess hall.
Or be in jail.
That's what someone said was the third floor.
Maybe they were wrong.
Malik is in the medical ward,
Wake.
I started showing them already, but over this way.
Not knowing if it's a spitter? We knew what that thing was. We knew it could spit acid.
Over there off the road. Each of these classes are each professor has their own classroom. Each of them have.
I guess we need some more magical defenses to actually keep it.
And once again, getting everyone out of the room so they can talk about more lies, keeping us more and more out of the loop.
You think after so many of you gave so much of yourselves to defeat Rift Beasts and save those you could, that at least they trust you with simple information, right? I could understand
No,
if it
there's
wasn't
no
me,
trust
but
here.
for you.
We got dealt a shit hand of cards.
Should have been better prepared.
Good train.
Yet despite all that, the Madari is still cleaning, cooking, preparing drinks, and life goes on.
Anyways, best we make our way. Best that you make a good impression to the students as well. What do you think?
you seen a Leia Rosewood? This is urgent.
Is it?
No. I saw her earlier. No? No. She wasn't on the boat? At all. No.
Shit. I don't know who they is.
Thanks for trying.
Person that owns this place.
Where's she at? I thought Nana go to this place.
No. Leia Rosewood is the founder. She was the one who employed Malik.
That's why this is called Rosewood Institution.
I thought it was about the tree.
I guess.
Do either of you two need anything?
Nope.
How are you all holding out?
A few more drinks and it'll be fun.
Well, at least somebody has a sense of humor at this time of the day.
It is stealing every single ounce of my power to not go down there and kill that damn fucking thing.
Zuko, look at me.
Zuko.
Calm down.
Zuko, look me in the eye and tell me, how do you think I feel? As being one of her more closest comrades. Steel yourself. This has happened all too fast. I'm sorry if I can't bring any words of calm things
Hello,
down or
neighbor.
de-escalate. It's
Ling.
just
Hello. How you
me
doing?
as well.
Yeah, Barry's feeling not well because he stayed behind to do things. No, because I was late. But he's the medical one in Terra, and this happened, so he feels like it's his fault because he was a medical person and he was not available.
The frog. I know things are a bit grim right now. This is what we all signed up for. As
Next
bad
time
or
I'll
as
be
good as that
faster.
may sound. As he should. But nothing can change what has happened.
Zuko.
Wait a second, it's not it. Wait, who died? I thought it was that dude. Wait, what?
I will tell the student.
Wait, okay, now I'm confused. I'm not sure who died.
Sus.
Stand around. I'll go check it out.
It's not the insect person. It's not the guy with the lens. It's not the teacher that was like close to Oriana.
If you would be so kind.
What is the situation?
Situation is that
With me, now.
do not worry about that. Do not need to come. Stay here. Just be ready in case something happens. In case this beast might try to. We're trying to control the situation and potentially kill it. But until then, you stay here and guard.
Dude.
Why do we have this beast here? Can't contain it.
It was a good sentiment. It was.
The sentiment is rotten.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing saying that we can't, I take it back. I'm not fully against, fully,
Stay on guard, Luca. They're trying they're trying out something. If it escapes and passes us,
If you see an inch of it come out of that door, you want its brain splattered.
What the fuck? Why is it still alive?
because they want to keep
I
it
don't
in
know.
experiment.
You should fucking kill that
Better
thing!
keep it contained.
They're trying something out. They might kill it, but if it escapes, we can be ready.
Zuko, swap with me. Change position.
Right.
In case it goes out for a widespread, I can try to block it. If you want to help Terra, mind it, but I don't want to take your time.
Thank you for your patience and for standing guard. We have made sure that this Rift Beast was too much of a liability to keep it around, so the professors have made the choice to kill the beast. I thank you all for standing your guard and preparing yourself for the worst.
So it was all for nothing.
Work to get here. Just to lose someone.
Thank you. Ah, dear. God's sake.
Professor.
Yes, everyone.
Who employed it to come here?
The music does stop in this section for some reason. Why? Guess I'll have to put my own music. Or not. I'm sure. I think that was the bell to like announce day or unsure.
Young lad, Varys, correct?
Sorry?
I believe there was a bell of some kind. I'm unsure what it means.
Oh, since I don't know, I'll say that I didn't hear it. I did not hear any bell, so I am unsure about that.
Yes, I am quite sure.
I don't see nobody going anywhere, so maybe it was just the day bell to announce the middle of the day.
Perhaps. Let me go ask them.
It's been so long I don't remember shit.
Shoot. Oh, I guess I'm going back.
Yep, they went to talk.
Students, I am unsure. Did anyone else hear the bell?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Do you know where we're supposed to gather? This is my first day here.
I believe that was the captain and the captain's meeting. It's where the captains of
good thing he doesn't
every team and the
count
second in
something.
commands go talk to the Chancellor.
Mm-hmm.
And we meet in our respective places. I do believe, though, professors are meant to be there, surely.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I Yes.
I can actually take you over there if you want.
That would be delightful.
Follow me then. I'll be back, Tal.
Right.
Just imagine he's more robot than bird. You'll be fine.
It would be easier if it was Ed.
Is it like the beak?
I already know what
That's freaking you out.
mechanized people can do. Have you seen Val? Just imagine a bird with that power.
That is true.
For what he told me, he
I mean,
has
have you seen
a
his...
weak
well,
heart.
no, you have not.
He has a what?
He has a weak heart, so he's dependable on ether tech to stay alive.
Oh.
That's the device on his chest.
So they're weakened. That's okay. Yes, good. I mean, not good for them that they're like that, but I mean,
I'm pretty sure it cannot fly
yes.
if that's a thing of matter to you.
Yes. Good. That's wonderful. Thank you. Not that it really matters, you know. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with the primal Zerika. Yes.
I mean, on the positive side, there's not other birds around. It's pretty much just him.
Yes.
Or the other birds are flown off to other areas, so...
They don't like the winter, no. It's good. Good. Less birds, just one big mechanized nocturnal bird.
Not two kind of birds?
No, not no, but birds are birds. That's that, yes.
He's absolutely terrified.
I'd noticed that, yes. Good thing maybe it will not be your professor then, if you are not interested in either tech.
No, just not me. No, I'll not be touching that, especially not now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Zerika. Yes, I mean, it's fine. I'm sure they're great at that, you know, with the leg and the heart and.
It is okay that you are afraid. It is okay.
I gotta get over it, you know, and Rift Beast, all of this, and then there's that bird, and
All right,
you know, I'm sure somewhere
like,
there's just a big bird
things
Rift
are
Beast
fucking
waiting
fucked
to
up.
come swoop down, and I really wish I didn't think of that.
I'll leave
No
it at
time
that,
to
I
be
guess.
scared.
Fuck.
Yes.
Shit. Fuck.
No, but
Okay, I'll have to fix more than what I thought.
Okay to be scared of.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're meeting in the main hall, and I'll just do your team the favor. Wait, you're already a captain, aren't you?
Aren't you supposed to be with the other
No.
captain?
Well, not anymore. I was for a time, but it's complicated. It's Val.
Have you seen my other two members running around here? Or no?
Afraid not. No.
So it's everybody meeting in the hall, not just the captains? Alright?
Now everyone's to meet in the Great Hall. In
Right.
the main hall.
Alright.
Everyone else must go.
Off we go then.
He's good to go.
Are you alright?
Ferris?
Yes.
No, I'm not. And I think Solus and Penny are still in there talking. Can you maybe get them?
Yes.
Thank you.
Not anymore, apparently. Today is a really buggy day for me, apparently.
We're meeting in there. Yeah, we're meeting in here. I was just
Line
had
up
Val
like it's a
waiting at
big
the library.
meeting.
Yeah. Hi.
There's a beautiful lady.
I'm still
Sorry, I
a
was
bit sick, but
I was
I'm
bringing the
getting
new
better.
professor.
Do get
I
some
think
food
maybe
to
if
eat.
I just relax and land, I'll be okay.
Yes, Val.
Go on and wiggle.
Where did the other
Your
go?
thumbs.
I don't really want
No,
to.
it's just-
Oh,
Isabel, they're behind me.
Yeah, what's up? How did it go? How did meeting the new students go?
That was good. I was just finishing helping them out with their tour.
gonna have Jen over here.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Have you happened to see Caleb before you arrived here?
Should we
No,
have to first? No.
not since he was looking for Oriana earlier.
I'm sure Zuka's out to look for him, so you best to just
Yeah.
wait.
I'm gonna make sure Kel didn't go back to the library. I let him know.
No, I think he's. I
He's
think
having
just-
some
I think
problems
he's
with his
having
head.
some-
Understood.
I think we're complete.
Yes.
Didn't do it good enough. Are all the professors still in the meeting?
I am unsure.
Mari, Nico, Ulysses.
He wasn't at the dorm.
I'm curious. Can you even understand?
How's everyone doing? You have the right to know.
Professor,
Maybe I'll figure it out.
Try other
Good.
places.
I'm doing at the moment.
I decided to.
That's what we can
You
do.
best to wait. I believe Taki has tried to round up students, but
Anything y'all are missing information-wise? I assume that
best that I can.
The time I think Terra is going to do something cool and he'll capture the 3 Ps, the things are gonna go well. Well, we killed someone to take me to.
Hey.
they weren't like that when we were taking it.
Hey.
Off the boat.
Did you find Angie out by chance?
I'm sure you'll find out.
No,
on the
I didn't.
They weren't sheltered, they were taken.
Well, it looks like we have a little time, so I'll just check the training ground again.
Yeah, I'm good.
Be back.
Making sure everyone else is okay.
When has keeping secrets from some of the people here ever been productive?
It's understandable, however. We were on the boat. It's possible one of us sabotaged it.
They killed it. So that
They killed it?
Yeah.
What do you mean sabotage what?
Who?
They figured it was too.
The professor.
Octavian Terrace.
Why?
No, hold on.
Because they figured it was too much of a liability to keep. What do you think?
Zuku, calm down. Calm down. There's no point in yelling at each other, please.
now. Why would you kill it?
It's them.
Burial, it
Not me.
couldn't be kept.
Fucking hell.
Okay, well, thanks for letting
Okay.
us know. Next time we won't do it.
Fuck.
That's what it's supposed to fuck off.
Wait, what?
Fuck, what the fuck? Why?
Wait, who did it?
I don't know.
I guess Darius' money.
I imagine if it for God's sake.
Oh, look, another decision made for us.
Because there wasn't a way
Mm.
to keep it.
Lefron, you might wanna put down those, put it on the table. It should be fine.
Yeah, this is
You've
gotta be kidding me.
It was.
It's clear.
Whatever happened once.
Whatever is it, a bunch of Nebraska.
Killing it's the
I'm
right
sure
call.
whoever did it took care to make it stealthy.
I hope we get
Kayak's
a
death
lot
is
of
the
good
price we
explanation for
paid
this.
to learn from that mistake. Keeping it alive lets us make the same one.
Jackson.
We better not have.
How, if I might ask, how are the
Otherwise, what was the point?
He might have set us up with the cage. The cage might have been faulty.
Oh boy, more rumors.
Who provided the cage?
Don't know. That's just what they believe to be the case, since it was supposed to be acid proof. So either the acid is way
They
too
received a
powerful,
mysterious
or
cage.
Say to the
I wouldn't say
Claimed to be
mysterious.
actress.
I just don't know who they got it from.
Is for sure
It was
that
probably
Hagen
just a
wasn't there.
cage. It's just a cage as far as we know. It's not.
Just a cage.
No, I.
Speculate.
Professor
Professor.
Octavian said that it's not speculation.
Search
Octavian
like that
was
camera.
told
Wanted that way.
by the ones that came that the cage was acid proof. Now, if they lied about the cage, that's one thing.
Zuko.
Zuko, shut up!
Goes about plans.
A little bit brutal, but an understandable reaction.
Upright.
Breathe.
Should line up.
Did you find them?
Someone was standing up on a.
At attention, students.
AI, official business.
Let's move on.
For too long, we have called you students. For too long, I think we have treated you like children. Many of you have already gone to war for us. You are proper soldiers now. And for many of you, this will be the first time you have experienced the loss of a comrade. Some of you know this pain. Some of you have felt this before. And it is with a heavy heart that I must confirm the death of Miss Guyette.
Oh, I know who it is.
Voy has taken her, and there is no coming back. Tonight, at sundown, we will be hosting a funeral. We will be burying the body. And anyone who wishes to give a few words, to share stories, please, feel free to come and share those stories. Whether positive or negative. Whether you thought she was your greatest friend, a stalwart ally, or you thought her a huge bitch. She could be all these things. There is no reason to sugarcoat her life. So please come, tell your stories, and let us say goodbye to her together. Send her off to Voy. And understand that she paid the price so that we may
Let's start
continue
killing me.
moving forwards. and we will move forwards from this. Now, as many of you are undoubtedly aware, our sponsor, Miss Alea Rosewood herself, has arrived on the island. We also have with us a member of the Setting Sun, as well as a new professor. Professor, if you may.
Much better.
If you may introduce yourself and what you will be doing here.
Of course. Greetings to all of you. I must say I am very sorry to be meeting you under these circumstances. I wish I could make a better impression. Nonetheless, I will be your Aether Tech professor. I've met some of you already on
And I was trying to like put the volume up.
seen quite the aspiring group, so out of this crowd, I wish to get along with all of you and teach you what I can. That is all.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor. And now, something that I know a few squads are interested in. We have new unsorted members, both new and old. Unsorted, you could join me on stage. These men and women have decided to risk their lives just as you have. These are future soldiers, and they will be joining your ranks in the coming days. You are to show them the ropes. Is that understood?
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We will be doing sorting sometime early next week. Now, in the coming days, I want everybody to stay inside the barrier. There is a snowstorm brewing, and we are to stay inside. Beyond this, I'm sure many of you are curious about the Rift Piece itself, as our containment procedures did not pan out. Myself and the other professors have put it down. It is no longer a threat as of this moment, and we are currently looking into how it escaped.
Look no further. I'm not staying quiet about this. The damn lock was tampered with. We saw it ourselves. It wasn't the acid that broke it.
What? I am aware of this, and you will not speak out of turn, Gil.
So what
Were you
more are
gonna
you
mention
keeping
it
from
to
us
us?
then if you already knew? Always, never-ending
learned
secrets.
this.
You said we are soldiers now, aren't we?
Gil, you continue to talk out of turn. If you would let me continue speaking, please. Captain, if you cannot control your soldiers, perhaps you do not deserve to remain captain. Now, as I was saying before I was interrupted,
to the point.
Since Miss Elea is here, we will be looking into exactly how this failed. We will get to the bottom of this. Whether the Rift Beast itself has some kind of strange shaker ability that was able to occultically dissolve the lock, or whether there was further tampering happening, we will figure out what happened. However, I will not be having students pointing fingers, coming up with wild accusations. I will not have my soldiers causing chaos. This will be dealt with calmly. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Kiki.
Sir, do we have any further plans to in the future repeat this and try to bring a Rift Beast for studies again?
That is currently to be seen.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Now, this is the part where people may speak up and ask questions.
How did it break containment? From the dungeon?
As far as... It did not break containment in the dungeon. It was being held in place with a ritual from our Professor Octavian. However, it could not be kept up in long term. And as previous containment procedures proved to be a failure, it was decided that instead of burning lots of mana to keep it contained, that it would simply be destroyed.
Was this the original plan? Was there any plan in place for long-term containment?
Yes, the crate. It was heavily armored. It was alchemically treated to resist acid. It should have held.
Should have.
Yes. Ventus, you had your hand up.
It's of no consequence.
And as a reminder,
During sundown, may I assist you in when we do the funeral? May I assist in the burial?
of course. Yes.
Can I also assist in the funeral?
Anybody is able to come to the funeral to help with the burial. Especially those who happen to be close to Miss Kayet. It will be happening at sundown
Need to see her before she gets there.
at the graveyard.
It'll help with divination.
If that is everything, then you are dismissed for your days.
And if it hasn't been mentioned, the arena is under quarantine. Under no circumstances are you to enter it. Is that clear? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Why?
You'll find out soon enough. It's clear we need to do investigations. If I find anyone in there, you'll be personally punished by me.
Oh, no, it's not. Investigation or temporary.
Yes. Great. More secrets.
It's probably some training thing that there's.
That would be best then to speak to the Chancellor and this new professor
Oriana.
we've seen on stage, considering they're in charge of that.
I'd love to be at the funeral, but I don't think I'll have the energy enough to like stay till end of the RP. I don't think it's a thing on purpose that this area doesn't have music. I think.
I know. I'm the one who saw it. It's not. It wasn't acid. It wasn't. The whole thing about, it might, if a wrist piece has an ability to shake the lock or damage it or ruin it in some way, I don't think that holds up.
Did they look melted at all in some way?
No.
Just
Whereas
broken?
if it had been melted, we would have noticed.
If it happened after I wasn't present, so I'm asking questions because I don't know, Emma.
We check that damn fox every day.
Yeah, but if it got loose,
I
it was
already
after
asked
the boat,
Solus.
not when we are on the boat.
Or maybe it was when you docked. Maybe those pirates or that other guy from that other school wants to ruin our reputation or something. I know you said don't start wild theories, but would you really hold it that little to the rich to do something like that? Try to ruin us for their gain? Seen it before.
We are supposed to be here to scout people and see if any of us are a valid member for their institution, if we agree. If this happens and we are suspecting of them, then that doesn't speak well for them either.
Well, on the other hand, maybe they tamper with our stuff and ask, hey, who's not happy with the Rosewood Institution, and get those people on board.
I do believe most of the people here are not stupid to just fall for that if out of the blue they start asking, you are not happy here because of what happened? Why don't you come with us? And that will be like rather obvious that maybe they had some hand in it.
I don't doubt that we're smarter than that to see through that lie, but maybe he's not. Or again, maybe we're both wrong and it's the pirates. Or
why will the pirates trade? Like, what would they have to gain?
I don't know. There's a lot of money here. While we're dealing with this mess, they can go take something.
They were
It's called
gonna get
diversion.
paid quite a good bit, even though I don't think there'll be. Well, I don't know them, so I cannot say
What
for
if
sure.
there's the new students?
Again, why will they have to
Sorry?
gain?
The new students.
What will they win
And then
by
like
doing
how
that?
Vesper. I don't know, but Vesper was way too comfortable with that box.
That is true. I'll give you that.
I haven't met any of these new students yet, so I'm not sure.
A very religious guy. Very Gaia Almighty stuff and stuff.
he is not worshipper of Gaia, so I'm not sure who he worships. But he seems
Oh, no,
rather
either.
annoyed with everyone that prefers either tech and doesn't speak well of the gods. Any gods.
Yeah, very religious. Maybe he offended with the logs to let it go. Maybe he believes that all creatures should be free or some bullshit like that. I don't fucking know.
We just need something solid to go off of. We can figure out what broke the lock, or what was tampered with the lock. We can probably match something to it, and then we'll have at least a better idea of what we're going at, or who might have done it.
Oh, I know what I can do.
I don't care if all of us have to be searched. Somebody probably has tools on them. I just want to get a better look at that lock.
Trust me, you're not the only one.
I do. Wait. Does anyone know what the lock is? Because if not, they will be maybe. Yeah, what's about the says inside the arena?
Yeah, it's in there with the box. And some teachers just went in there.
I did go to. Well, but you asked me to go and check. There was no one there, but. Well, there was something in the middle. Professor Bombadil walked in from this angle, and since there was no one, I just went outside.
What's he looking for?
Keep your eyes on him. I'm gonna go in and see if I can assist. If Octavian stabs me, he stabs me.
Then you just got told that it's off limits and they were gonna be personally punished if someone walks in the arena.
Yeah, that's what he says. He
Not my
won't
first
care.
time getting personally punished.
All right.
Well, there's a teacher in there, so he won't get far. There's the
Pretty-
Takuya guy, our teacher.
Pretty sure it's not empty and there are more people in. Do you want to go in?
I want to have a small peek, because I swear to God, I looked at that box every fucking day. Every fucking
We
day.
all did, but
If
it's
someone
probably.
fucking tampered with that shit.
If it did, it was when we weren't looking around, and it was probably once we dock, or did they manage to take the crate off the ship? Or did it happen just as we
Maybe.
dock?
Maybe, or when people were asleep.
Hmm.
I mean, I wasn't asleep, but I was still inside, so people could definitely have been outside.
Best way to if you do want to take a peek, probably the best entrance is the side ones. There are a lot of people over there, and front one is obvious giveaway, and he hasn't come back, so
No, and Octavius just walked in there.
yes.
So he's probably getting his ass beaten right now.
So
Unless
if you
he's good
want
at
to-
hiding.
If you want to take a peek, maybe from the entrance on the back.
But there's an entrance over there.
Well, I never went over there, but there's a door inside that just points that direction, so I guessed.
Huh. I never seen that.
There
Yeah,
are,
there's too many people over there.
there
Octavius
are
is probably
3
in there
doors.
with Penny getting his ass beaten. Shit, how did I never notice?
Well, I'm unsure if there is a door over that direction, but there's a door inside in that direction. So maybe it's
Yeah.
just a
Also, it'd be
hallway
weird.
inside. But there
I
is
mean, it was hollow on the inside. It could be.
might be, but there is double door, so we can try to get in the hallway and just have a tiny peek without technically going inside the arena.
I mean, as long as we don't go inside.
They
There's some
did say
rocks
that-
over there. You can take us up on the wall, and then the wall can take us all the way up there. Then we can see from down there.
Are you suggesting to climb up the walls?
No, there's some rocks over there. They're easy to get up against.
Right, wait, sure. At this point, I just want to know a bit
want some
more
goddamn
about this.
answers. Cause I found out who the fuck messed with my fucking box. They're fucking dead.
I'm pretty sure the more than one person will want them dead.
Because at this point it's personal. We had a look at our box every day, you and I. Every day.
Everything was on check, so that's what I was puzzled when I heard that the refi goes out.
Exactly.
Right. Everyone's either in that direction or probably inside, so I will say to either go over there and see if everyone's trying to get inside the arena, or we can go on the other side and check what is over there.
We can just get a quick peek to see if anyone can see us. Or maybe. I'm gonna hide my ears. I'm not good at hiding with my ears out.
That is true. I'm...
Yeah, maybe it just goes inside the walls then.
Nope. There is just a
plan B.
inside wall door, maybe? But, I mean, they're not like really close trees to the wall, except for that one, but still rather far away.
And that's why we're taking the rocks. We're taking the rocks, Revis. Come.
Welcome back, Lena.
You can jump, right?
Of course I can jump. What? I have legs.
Yeah, but can you jump? Jump.
I'm pretty sure I can jump. Not so sure how far, but I can jump.
Good, because we'll need it.
I mean, if necessary,
There's a small gap.
if necessary, I can just make a bridge.
I mean, I guess. Should be around here. Yeah.
Right, this is just, yeah.
Yeah, but at least it'll take us over there, and then we can have a peek inside. Oh.
For a second, I thought I
there you
was
go.
not good to jump. I was gonna be very sad if that was the case.
Now you got it. It's normally not that bad of a jump, but sometimes you just gotta really use your knees.
Why do I always just like end up snooping around? Shugi, how you doing? Shugi. Do you see anything? Because I don't see shit.
From here.
Yep.
No, me neither. Damn it.
Oh no, I just said light. I just see fog. Bad.
Dang it. I thought we would at least see something from here.
Well, if
At least see if someone was in there.
how daredevil do you feel?
What is you suggesting?
There are some roof
I
and
like your
some.
strawberries.
I think I've grown tired of not doing the correct things as I used to.
Honestly, can you even see the box in there?
I cannot see shit, but the other option we have is going around, see if we have a better view, because if I remember correctly, the box was closer to the entrance.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, as good an idea it is to jump in there, if the box is not even there, then what's the
That
point?
is true.
Shit, I don't
Shui,
see
shui,
it.
shui, shui, shui.
No, they probably moved it. Fuck.
Right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like right there.
It was right there last time I checked. It was like, oh, Bombardil got in, so maybe he moved it?
Shit. Alright. Well,
we tried.
I guess Penny's getting his ass. If we tried, and I guess Penny's getting his ass beat for nothing, because nothing's in there. Let's get out here. At least before someone noticed. Even though we didn't technically not break any rules.
Technically, we never got in the arena, so...
Yeah, told us not to get in. We did not. And if Octavius want to beat our ass, then so be it. Oh god, for a second I thought there was people down there. It's just like balls. It's really fucking
as soon as
funky.
you said, oh, I turned around and I thought exactly the same.
Yeah, it looked like two people was just talking down there, but god, it's really fucky. Again, wait for spring to come by.
I do prefer spring too.
Yeah. Oh well. Alright.
Right. Maybe if we go to the training ground next to the arena, there were like people gathering for some reason.
Probably. Surely someone would have seen anything if they actually carried it out.
How did you just run through that tree?
What?
You just ran through a tree like that, the one that is right there.
What? There's no tree.
Maybe I'm just, I haven't had a good sleep because we were on the boat. I might just need some rest.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a long trip.
Barry doesn't know he has Serbia. He sees these like weird blue glowing trees because you know he has like seen weird shit since he got the new eyes. So he thinks it's like maybe he has like a bad like eyesight or like lack of sleep. Have you noticed that the next to the arena, the place is just always oddly quiet? There are not even birds around.
I mean, it is winter, so it's fair that there's no birds around, but yeah, I didn't notice around fall. Before we left, at least. Yeah, it was pretty quiet. So I think the birds just prefer to be outside the barrier. That's my guess.
Watch out for the tree. Oh. Don't worry.
Wait, there's no tree. See, there's no tree. It's just nothing. There's nothing here. There's a tree there and a tree there. What?
Don't worry about it. I'll deal with the Ben's just seeing the weird things. I thought it was maybe the bad eyesight since I regained my sight, but maybe I should seen doubles or something like that.
Yeah, maybe because there's a tree there and there. Like, yeah, maybe you just need to get used to your vision still. Well, Penny's out. He's still walking, so he's not dead.
Figure if you stay in the same place, they'll show up eventually.
Yeah. Right.
Everyone seems here, so I really thought people were gathering for something for the arena, but maybe they're just training or well, just training or chatting. Captain?
He was just training.
It varies.
We go with or
May as well stick together.
oh no.
Nobody.
I am
Do you mind if I join you?
No, go ahead.
No problem. Are we considering one of the new students? All the spots are filled.
I don't think we have a spot
Pretty
at the
sure.
moment. Wait, that's why we have our lovely new teammate right here.
Wait, I apologize. No problem. As far as advice for the others, I'm not really sure it's our place to input. You guys, I mean, it goes without saying that you are all clear for resting today. If that wasn't said enough by the professors, it's coming from me, so. Whatever you need to do.
Don't personally feel like resting.
Mm-mm. Could they move it inside the castle?
Unless someone saw it over here, it will be quite impressive that they managed to move it without anybody seeing it. Unless they decided to move it at the exact same time we were going to the site, which will have been an interesting timing.
Could they have moved them into the castle?
Well, have they moved it if they like moved it into the castle?
I know. Maybe Bombadils would want to look at it. Maybe up in Avatech.
Do you have access to the Aethertech facilities?
It's fairly easy. They don't know how to use stores, Varys. Come.
Oh, alright.
It's a multi thing. They're very smart, but they don't know how to use stores. And surely, if we can get our hands on Bombadil, surely he'll spill some beans.
He does seem like the kind that he will not kept a lot of secrets.
No, for such a big mustache, he not good with secrets.
Trying to look like for ambient music on my Fey Folk playlist, but I forgot everything has like fucking lyrics. Fucking hell, okay, we're going to like a music play, so. There it goes. Yeah. Me too. Like, I think Barry's
I don't think so.
like, of all the Terra, even like Emma is like the new one, is like the person he gets along the best. I doubt they will put it right in the middle of where everybody can see it, having in mind that everyone is questioning everything at the moment. It's most likely on one of the professor's offices, maybe? Most
Probably.
likely Professor Bombardil if he's the one that took it, or...
Yeah. Oh, I was looking for this. It's a bolt.
Alright, it's your workplace, not mine.
Yeah, been fiddling with my gun lately. Let's try bombadils, I guess. I'll need to do something about this gun cannon.
The cannon in the middle of the room?
Yeah, Val's idea. I'm not sure where he went with it.
As long as it's not loaded in the middle of the place, I think it's alright.
I mean, hopefully it's not loaded.
Alright.
I mean, we haven't really had a Aphotech professor in a hot minute, so he could technically go in there and load it whenever he felt
That
like
is
it. But
true.
I don't.
I'm starting to think that maybe the professors and Professor Bombardil too were inside the arena, but maybe the fog that was around was a bit too thick for us to see.
Maybe. If we get our hands on Penny, he could probably tell us.
That is true. We should have asked Penny. He was standing right in front of us.
Yeah, very much so. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit.
She's pretty nice. I'm not sure how to feel about the other guy. I always forget the name. That's one.
Yeah.
But she seems pretty nice. Cordial enough at least. Maybe we can ask him for some things. He's our closer professor. Maybe he can give us some information to calm our minds.
I don't think he will tell us.
Well, he can say if the cage is still on the arena or somewhere else. that is just stating a fact.
Sure. Sure.
Professor?
Yes. Sorry. Was it you needed?
We were a bit concerned about the whole situation. We were wondering if the arena it's closed because the cage is inside, or is it possible for us to see the cage somewhere?
The arena for the current moment is quarantined specifically because we don't want anybody else tampering more than who should be there, which is faculty at the moment.
Alright.
I know that you may have some concerns over the matter, but it is to make sure that no more than a certain set of hands should be dealing with the cage at this moment.
Will it be possible to, under your supervision, to look at the cage once the professors are done?
Right now, I'm going to say until I get confirmation from Malik, no. Again, the simple matter is that, unlike like yourselves, others are also interested in looking into the case, and everybody wants to solve it as quick as possible. But the more hands get involved, the more things get complicated and get sloppy. We are working on the case as much as we can right now, and we are investigating every possible angle and every possible person that we may think may be delinquent in the matter. I'm as furious as anybody when it comes to the death, and I will make sure whoever did that, if it is tampering, comes to justice.
Alright. Thank you very much.
You
If we
have
can
my
be of any
solemn
help, please let us know.
Well, you're specifically my squad. I might need your assistance in the future. Keep your ear to the ground. And
Noted.
right. Sorry I couldn't be more of an ease to your burden.
It's alright, we understand. If you excuse us.
And that's my team terror. As spectacular as you are.
Can you tell us the cage is in the arena?
And I just need to know what happened to that box, because I check that box every day. This is personal.
It's been tampered with, it looks like.
Exactly. Therefore, I'm taking this way personal.
So what will you do when you find the culprit? Hmm?
I haven't
Tell
got so far yet.
What's your plan from there?
Right now, I just need to figure out what exactly happened to Skyed. What happened to the box.
Right, and I'm investigating that. I've already looked into some affairs, but people have been pointing fingers. It's all over the place. But let's say you do find the culprit before we do. What will you do?
Definitely deserve a good ass beating, sir.
Aye, but you don't know what tricks they have up their sleeve, what allies they may have in hold, what might be the greater plan. Before you make a move, you consult with me.
Yes, sir.
Do you swear it?
Yes, I swear.
I will give you one chance, Emma. Please, do not break my trust. I'm a kind man, but I also one of tact. If you can't be trusted on this matter, then it will be difficult going forward. Understand?
Already made too many mistakes, sir. I'm not gonna make another one.
Good. Then we have an agreement. Do what you can and explore around. But for now, until I can get confirmation, stay away from the arena.
Yes, sir.
There may be actually something that you may be able to do. I was already.
Yeah, you were.
I did not know. I thought I was in regular. Anyway, I don't exactly trust a new friend, per se. He has
Which one?
been, Mr. Ambassador, when the sea's over.
You're not
He's
the
been
only
too-
one.
He's been too chummy, he's been asking a lot of questions, and he specifically knew about the lock having no experience henceforth. I'm very suspicious of him. And where his stance is, being he is for the school, he thinks people will not persist. I have no such venture to hold him to such a high level now. If you see him, try to tail him, but stay at a safe distance. If you can, probe him about questions about his history, his past, anything you can do to keep conversation.
Yes, sir.
If it's of help,
Stay low.
he was rather interested in me and my situation. Apparently, he's the follower of Gaia, and he wanted to talk with me at some point. We can use that to our advantage.
Right. But get him talking, loosen his lips, and anything you can find. But make sure you stay at safe distance. If you feel any foul play at work, make sure you provide and take care of yourselves. You are my first priority. Traitors will get what they deserve. But you are my first and foremost. You are the future of Rosewood and the rest of this nation. Keep yourselves your highest priority. Little investigators. You're making me proud. Right. Off you go.
Come.
And remember what I said. Pass it on to Jackson and the others as well.
Got it.
We did got some information too.
Give us something to work with, yeah. And we have an advantage. You.
That is true. You mean for the interest of that individual, right?
I mean, we're gonna. Alright. What is it? What I'm trying to say is that we're not gonna leave you alone with him, that's for sure. But you're definitely an advantage. He's very interested in you. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. If anything, I'll probably step a few step back. That's probably about what I can do.
You can probably stay around like on ear distance just in case. And
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Right.
Okay. Alright. Let's go find that bastard.
Good thing that Terra is like theoretically the sneaky around, do those kind of things. So this is kind of fitting for Terra.
It'll probably be where a lot of students are. So I would guess the training ground.
Probably we
And
can
if
check
not,
that.
maybe the dorms. Yeah.
We can check there, see if we find either any of Terra or this person, and then ask around if necessary.
Yeah. Couldn't tell if that was him.
They're really far away, so I'm unsure. No, that's the captain.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, I do believe I see him.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Yes?
I wanted to give an apologies for what transcribed on the ship. And the way we treated you was unfairly to all of you students. We did not treat you with the respect that you deserved. And I, as the captain, wanted to give a genuine apology. I wasn't aware of what you all went through and everything you have done. So, sincerely, I apologize. And I hope in the future we can make good allies. You'll always have a friend in Captain Pumpkin Patch. If you ever need anything, come ask. Genuinely, I'm sorry.
The sentiment is appreciated.
Of course. And if you ever want any more alcohol, just come ask me. I have plenty of my special stuff on board.
I will keep that in the back of my head.
We and you need to have a drink off one time, eh?
That's a deal.
Shake on it. Aye. You as well, boy. Thank you. I'm just trying to give my apologies and sentiments to everyone. Me and Red had a speak after witnessing what happened today. We realized we weren't the best. We did get you from point A to point B, but we could have been nicer about it. We didn't realize the things you... Can't call you kids, you aren't kids. You people went through. You truly are brave individuals.
It's alright. Most people don't know about or never has fate Rift Beast before.
If you ever need, come call for me. I can help with a lot of things. And if you ever want a sparring match, I am the frontliner of the ship. I don't mind doing some training with you, treating you a thing or two.
Sure.
Of course. I'll be talking to Solus over there in a bit, probably, when he's not busy burning things. I need to see him actually do that, so... Thank you.
Sound like a good
again.
time because we need to talk with the guy he's talking with. So that's
Perfect. Perfect timing.
Thank you, Professor. I appreciate it. Oh, do I have permission as well to practice my magic on one of the dummies back there for a little bit as well?
Yes, so long as you don't light them on fire. Make sure you inform Professor Octavian. He'll be overwatching most of your melee combat studies. He will want to know when you're going to be doing this.
Yes, sir. Thank you again. I'll go apologize for melting the sword.
Pardon me, first, Solus.
Oh, yes.
I do have to say, Mr. Cadwell,
an impressive display of teachings. I would have probably given more of an analogy of the equivalent of fire traveling up a tree once it burns, the same equivalent to the sword, but you have quite a bit more understanding when it comes to that.
However, he is not from Favira. He does not think how we think. The lessons must be adjusted to him.
Understandably so, and that is why you're the professor and I am just the one inquiring with the Rosewood Academy. Please continue.
Professor, Ambassador, we were just walking around trying to distend ourselves. Just want to check how you were doing and how's your staying so far, despite the events that have transpired.
When it comes to the events of Madame Skyette, I'm still terribly sorry that you as students had to witness such a thing. And of course, from me, as well as the entirety of the Setting Sun, my deepest condolences for your loss. About myself, though, I have so far gotten myself a room and as well acquainted with most of the professors, as well as some of the students. But there might be a small inquiry when it comes to the students tomorrow. I was perhaps planning that, of course, if the professors are fine with it, as well as Councillor Malik, that perhaps the students themselves introduce me to the Rosewood Academy, as well as their grounds.
That sounds like an interesting idea. If your goal is to meet the students, that's
absolutely
probably the best way to do it.
In the end of the day, I could, of course, ask the teachers the entire time about what the beauty of Rosewood is. I can understand that, but that does not help if they are supposed to be teaching you. I want to see if their teachings are fruitful, and of course want to see what you all have to say about your own school. I hope that when this time comes, that, of course, the teachers are allowed to accompany their specific teams, but that while it happens, that the talking of professors will be kept at a minimum. That everything that will be taught to me will come out of a student's mouth, unless they are emergency corrections.
I'll discuss with the other professors. Make sure most investors are escorted by a professor.
Understandably
This
so.
is partially for safety of the students.
Ah, of course I understand that. Have there been in the past problems with investors doing something with students?
No problems, however. As I said, they've all been escorted. So it's very hard to allow something to happen.
Very well, then I will also follow the rules once the time comes, absolutely. But until then, of course, if you wish to talk to Mr. Actaris, then by all means, I do not wish to keep you from that.
I do believe I want to speak to Emma and Varys for a minute.
Absolutely. Then I will be leaving you, by all means. I hope you and Professor Octavian don't mind. I was just going to inquire about how the education for when it comes to combat is happening. I hope you do not mind me just being a spectator.
He is the combat professor. So.
Very well, then I will do so. To you. Have a fine day if we do not meet.
Sir.
I was going to ask how you were both doing, but seeing how Emma relaxed very quickly when the investor left, you're not doing the worst. But how are the two of you doing?
Personally, just questioning some things. Me and Emma were tasked with checking up on the cage, so we are a bit concerned about how the situation developed.
That's what I wish to know as well. You'd seen some of the professors have investigated. I'm unsure if you've spoken to Bombadil. I believe he's checked the container himself.
We've been wanting to, but we haven't run into him yet.
Well, most likely he'll be around his classroom. However, from what I have heard, most all of the safety measures on our side were correct. I wasn't there when they investigated further, but something to keep a little quiet and away from the investor. From the way Bombadil spoke of it, sounded like there was tampering involved. We do not know by who, or for what purpose. So, you're going to investigate this, keep it quiet from the new students and the investor, as well as the captain and his crew.
That's what we're trying to
Not
say.
because... Good.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your opinion on the investor?
Currently, I'm unsure. He speaks highly of me, which is strange. I understand some people may respect what I did in Favira before I left, but using words such as legendary is a little off-putting. He has been trying to make sure he is close to students as well, which, so far, I do not, I'm not really keen on. Especially considering one of our last investors was from around Palvindor. I'm not sure, truthfully. Do not consider him a friend right now.
Anything you would like to ask the professor?
No.
If you would both like to step this way real quick. This way I can keep an eye on everyone who is approaching us. Irma, this is unofficial. Speak freely. Anything you say right now will not be held against you.
Indeed, the investor might have something to do with the tampering. That's what we're trying to find out.
Well, speak to Bombadil. I know
Not
you're
yet.
one of the people
We spoke to
investigated.
Takuya.
Good. If you can, figure out which professors were actively investigating it. Work with them if you can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you want to ask questions, make sure you tell your team your investigations are a little more hush-hush. It's not that I don't trust the other students, it's that I do not trust all of them to keep their mouths shut. As I'm sure, well, both of you have experienced.
Yes, sir.
What happened to Skyhead is a shame. I wish it did not happen. And if we can figure out who did it, who was the cause of it, all the better. But for now, do what you can. Do what you think you need to. If you need to do something, and you believe the other professors will get you in trouble for it, inform me first. If it is very dangerous, I will escort so that the other professors will be off your back. But if it is important information, and you believe it is important for the investigation, inform the professors who know.
Yes, sir.
Well, this may be more Takuya's thing, espionage and silence. Well, I'd hope by this point I've made myself very clear on being tight-lipped, so if you don't think you can trust me, don't. That is your opinion. Do what you think you need to. But again, if you think you'll get in trouble with the other professors, let me know. If it's not something too crazy, I will cover for you, so you have my permission.
Yes, sir.
Very well. So, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about today. Anything. And if you need it to be unofficial, so you can, be angry without a professor yelling at you, let me know. My classroom is usually unlocked. Good day to the both of you. Remember, sundown, we'll be having the funeral.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Right, things are like, that's turning out well for the snooping team. Yeah, just snooping around is an official mission. Appointed by 2 different professors. I'm gonna try to push myself to stay to the end, I guess. Or as much as I can.
Right. Until it is.
Start will be trying to talk with Professor Pumber till then.
Yep. I want to look at that lock. At least hear what happened to that lock.
We'll be okay.
Oh, I'm fine.
Terrible. I hate the cold extremely.
Oh, well, look at them.
Do you want like some
You alright?
Yeah, I just keep getting a headache right around that door.
Alright, is there a way for us to knock or...
I think we just knock. Knock, knock. Professor Bombadil?
Anybody home?
Can hear anything. What could he be?
Only thing I can think about is probably the arena if the thing is still there.
Yeah, but we're not allowed in there. Shit. Could he?
Sometimes I feel the institution is a tad little bit big. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
For a second, I turned around and I thought that was Professor Bombadil because of the height.
Oh. Yeah. Hey. Mr. Bombadil, small guy, big mustache. Have you seen him?
Mama. All right.
Can you go into the infirmary and see if he's over there?
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're not gonna do that. We shouldn't move around too much, but people can see us.
That is true.
God, do I even...
For some reason, I feel like I've been standing for quite a few hours without sitting at all or walking.
Yeah.
Mama.
No?
No?
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, good to see all of you back safe.
Give you a shiny rock.
Hello.
Welcome. Yeah, good to be back and everything. It's great. Real great.
As bad as it ever was, but at least it's not a boat.
That is true.
I'll leave you to it.
What's our plan now?
Right, so Professor Bombadil is probably our go-to at the moment. I'm not sure if we have any other leads. Well, the arena is off limits. We cannot walk in without getting on us. Whoops, for the moment at least.
Yeah, so there's no help from there.
There is an option, but I don't think it's a good one.
Let me hear it anyway.
There will be one time during the today that the arena will be empty.
As much as I love that idea, and I can't not describe it stretch enough, I love that idea. My mom taught me better than that.
I know, I do feel the same, but the idea of that someone else is gonna realize that has me worried. So maybe we need to keep an eye out for someone that is not around during the time of the day.
Sounds good. At least a plan for that. I honestly really thought we were gonna get off that boat, put the Rift wherever the fuck it needed to go, and then we were all gonna have a grand welcome back party.
And really did thought too
That's what I was hoping for.
That's gonna be a good celebration. Terra managed to capture one of the Riftbit and brought it back with no inconvenience at all. And this is what happened at the end.
Fucking sucks. At least we did good out there. For what it's worth.
That is true. And I understand that nobody blames us blame us for anything, but it doesn't feel right, nonetheless.
It really doesn't it? God, when I find out who tampered with those fucking locks.
But to start having a good look at how a temper will probably give us some ideas about what happened. If it was heat or cold or some corrosive substance or any of the sort. Or if it was just a brute force in some way.
It had been brute force. I'm sure someone would have heard it.
Apart
It
from
might have been
that,
something smaller. Maybe like a knife, maybe? Trying to picklock it.
if they tried to picklock it and using a knife, we will have left a bunch of scratches around the lock. So if they did try that and tried to just be stealthy about it, probably a proper lockpick.
I mean, we'll find out when we get our hands on Bombadil, and hopefully he can tell us if there was something weird about the locks.
Do you have any idea where it happened?
No. My best guess. I assume it might have happened on the boat. Because we were all there when we were taking it off the boat. And surely someone would have noticed if someone was tampering with the lock while getting it off the boat. Surely.
Did the reef pit got out?
So it might have happened
on the docks, or
while we were still traveling, or like during the night.
if it happened during the night, then why didn't it got out during the night? Like, will the reef pit have enough intelligence to know where it was going and try to stay calm until it thought it would be better? I just realized I realized that I was thinking about what I was saying, but not actually saying it. I was saying that
it happens.
If it happened during the boat and the reef pit didn't go out during the night, like, will the reef pits have enough intelligence to wait for it to get to their destination and get out in a better position?
I don't think so. What I know, reef pits are not that smart. They go for the kill. That's what they are fueled by. My best guess is that they tampered with the lock enough for it to get loose. So when it got carried around and it got wiggled around and carried and got all wild up, that's when it decided to go about.
We were sedating him,
and then the
right?
lock would have been loose. What?
Were we sedating the reef beast, or was just the cage in itself?
And what I know that we just tied it down, and then kept it in the box because the box was fueled with all kind of potion stuff.
It was
Bombadil
chemically
stuff.
treated to be resistant to acid.
To make sure it doesn't. Yeah, to make sure it didn't come out. That was the plan. If it to stay in the box. So if the lock was loose and it get riled up, then surely it could like have pushed against where the lock was and then made its way out. Yes. I don't get it. What purpose? For what?
there are two options. One that it was just to get it free and just cause some havoc, or the other one if it was specifically to try to kill the professor. But that will be rather specific, and I'm unsure who will have anything against her.
And how would they know exactly that it would attack her? Like, we were all standing there right next to her. It could have attacked any of us. So if it was specifically for her, how would that person know? It would go against her, of all people.
Do we know if Rixbeasts are attracted to something specifically? Maybe some kind of pheromone or something was doused onto the professor without her noticing.
I don't recall. I really just think that they just go wherever they go. Kind of like a wild animal. They hear a sound and then they go attracted to that sound. But we were all there. So surely it couldn't specifically have been against her. And if it was, then they definitely planned it throughout the whole trip.
We have quite a few questions, and some of the answers will be quite substantial to reduce the number of suspects if that is the case.
Yeah. Let's go for a walk. Oh.
Don't smack the couch.
I'm sorry. I think it was my knee that hit the couch really hard. Well, let's go for a walk. Maybe the investor guy finally is going about his day alone. We'll get in a little chat with him. And you sure you are good with talking with him, right?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, it's just... I don't know, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about your well-being. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have my back, so as long as you're around, then
of course
I'll be pretty fine.
Yeah, I got your back, man. But still, I wouldn't force you to talk with him if you didn't want to. Sunset. And I guess we should go to the graveyard. Let's get going then. Have you ever been to a funeral before?
I've been to the funerals that my family and the tribe held, but I'm pretty sure they were quite different from the ones that are gonna be held here. They were just more of a celebration of a familiar or loved one that is returning to nature in some way or another. Since most of the passings that we had were by natural means, the few ones that we had were a long time ago. And it was because of
Yeah.
Rispist. And I'm honestly too young to remember.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you know that the first time I saw a Rispist was when I was around 5 years old?
Well, that makes sense. They Rift didn't come about for about a decade. That'll make you like 15 now. Are you
Decade-
15?
No, I'm not. I'm pretty sure it was 20 years.
No, I'm.
I might
pretty
have my
positive it's
time
like
right.
only 10 years.
Right. I'll have to check my notebook then.
Yeah, because I had a discussion about that with some teachers when they were asking a lot of questions about my beautiful art in winter storms.
Right.
And I honestly told them I couldn't remember at this point. I just assumed that I was kind of young.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was like 10 years ago, but sorry, 20 years, but you might be right, maybe 10.
Yeah, I believe they said that it was like a decade ago the Wish started coming about. So you might have been a little bit older than just 5.
Let's just say that I was young and, traumatic events. Makes you forget things.
Yeah, that's also that.
I honestly thought it was like
events can really fuck with
20.
your brain.
So, like, if
That's
I, like,
also that.
I'm not sure. I don't know, it's like reaching out on my thing. Look to the side. We are kind of in the middle.
Many a times we did not see eye to eye. I have truly respected and honored the lessons that you taught me. That you taught a lot of people. But they're the hardest lessons I think there are to teach. The adversarial nature of most of your lessons. Your questioning of our very beings, our beliefs. And your insistence on challenging our mindsets. On teaching us the hard ways of life. These are truths and challenges that are meaningful and that we all have to face. If in the past, and for certain in the future. And they are difficult to teach. At least in such an atmosphere like this. The best way for people to learn these sorts of things is when their life is in direct danger, but you somehow manage to do that without losing the meaning of what you were trying to teach us. Never once did you say, for certain, that these were lessons that I would come to care about, but I do.
I'm trying to like raise up the volume because I cannot hear anything.
Those are meaningful lessons. I could take you at least for that.
that you, Skaya, is gonna look over us when we are in battle, when we are fighting for our lives. Because you were here for the cause. You were here to try to make a difference. So I take this cup and I say cheers. Say I'll see you later, Skaya.
I am not gonna talk to Skyet because I am skeptical whether the dead can hear us or not. And if she can, I'm not sure if it matters. So I prefer to talk to the living instead. Skyet was not a good person. But that's why I came to care for her. As our advisor from the Team Ventus, she taught me to not be weak. She reminded me that this battle that we fight, there is no glory to be seek. We are not heroes. We are simply surviving in a world that is ending, and we are trying our best to make sure that won't happen. There is no honor in our battle. We have to use every way we can to survive. But we can never become animals. This is a reminder that no matter how much protected, how strong we think we are, any slip, whether it be by fate or our mistake, can leave us in our lives. This is a reminder that as long as we live, as long as we can keep walking, no matter how much we lose, no matter if you lose our limbs, no matter if you lose our friends or family or homes, as long as you're breathing, as long as you can stand, we cannot let the fire inside of us dim. Fight with everything you have. Fight for the fallen. And hope that one day we do not have to come together like this. We do not have to bury our dead. That is all. I don't like the words I'm sorry. Because I'm sorry means that we made a mistake. So instead of saying I'm sorry for her loss, I'm just gonna say thank you all for being alive.
If no one else from... Go ahead. Sorry.
I did not get to know Skyet as well as many others here today. I did know, however, that she came here for a purpose. The same reason we all are here for, I hope. I'm sad that she's gone, and that the only thing I can do is just say words, which I'm not really good at in the common tongue. My people have a saying that no one is actually truly gone until the last person who remembers their name perishes from the world. As sentimental as it is, I know that still losing a loved one and only having the memory of their face or their name doesn't really fill that gap in someone's life. But instead of focusing on the empty gap, think of the gaps that were filled in your life for knowing them, however small, however big, everything that they did, everything that they were. If we all together hold on to that, we can do good by them. I did not know the other three here. I wish I could have. But I know that there are those of you here who did know them. Their names, their wishes, everything. Mier volaspla, banpri kag sarao, hauga kag nodri, ata vox osrive, numerve desk, lirvupel kag lokor, ag veni iniravinele, vox osrive, numerve itasi, skos kavi, virada persavik siegoi, vox osrive, numever ve itquentiv, naktar di comada, kag hardik, kag rom aldo, vux osrive. Numever ithasi, kag mishvi, svas simajaka, silex. Simidaut sith jaka kag, malrak, ve osri vux.
I'm going to be completely honest. When I first met you, I thought you were an absolute asshole. The one of the first interactions we ever had was you putting me in punishment. And I didn't know what to say. I just thought the worst. But with time, spending time with you, even though you had your own way of saying these things, I know you cared. I know you were doing this for us. And the culmination of that was when I saw you fight alongside us in Kenvale, with your insides almost falling out. Caleb had to basically put them back in for you. I thank you for teaching us and for being with us. May you rest in peace, Miss Skyhead. You will be missed.
I don't have much I can say that hasn't already been said. But I know this won't be the last. Because of that, all I can do is try. And try to be better. Ensure that we lose as little as we can. And that we achieve what we set out here to do. I appreciate your sacrifice, Professor. I'll never forget you. Rest well.
May you find comfort in this fire. Perhaps in your next life.
Yeah, I might have to retire after this part because I'm having like zero headache. I think it's My glass is just pushing up on my face constantly. But I'm not sure if you noticed, but there's someone missing. I see no ambassador here. If something happens to the cage. For a second, I thought I was muted because the Foxelor just turned around and looked at me.
Unless there is anybody else who wishes to make a public statement of grief or farewell to the fallen, that will be it for tonight, I believe. Thank you all for coming and paying your respects.
Gaet, my friend and ally. You inspired kids to be higher, to be better than they
Just
were.
arrived.
You acted tough and cared when you needed to. You carried a heavy burden on your shoulders, as of everyone else. And that burden has burned into a passionate flame, one that will sit with the students and staff beyond what is on the mortal plane. Rest now and enjoy the red wine beyond here. We will meet once again, come time.
I wasn't speaking. And once again, I would like to say thank you all for coming to pay your respects. You are dismissed.
As I said, if you'll stay, Professor.
Second?
Ensuring you both alright is all.
Hey, yeah, I'm good. Just watching the funeral.
You guys know the way back. I'm not really sure how to get back to the school from here.
Having a terrible headache, so I might have to leave soon. But someone arrived just at the end, and it wasn't here before. So
take a rest, favorite.
Keep an eye out as much as you can. We'll talk tomorrow. Get some rest when you can.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I will. Take it easy.
You too.
Yes, I'm the team captain of Ignis.
Can I join your team?
Oh,
that was quick.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I appreciate the spot of humor.
Yeah.
Could certainly be used.
God damn, with the sear side, it's so pretty at night.
I'm sorry about your teacher.
I would say it's alright if it was, but it was an
I lost my
unfortunate
parents to the rift beasts a
circumstance.
few years ago.
I had lost my clan to the beasts as well. Half of them, at least. I do not know where the
There's
other
very
half
few
is.
of us without scars, you know.
At least you can try to make a difference here. That's the hope.
Right, of course. So have many students died fighting the rift
I think it's gonna be like everyone just like always decide to walk through the path of one of the trees. So I feel it's gonna be a thing of like a group going through the like this fairy tree and Barry's like, whoop, excuse me, just going around it. See, everyone chose to go exactly like through it. What the fuck? Like they just like turn around. It's like, yep, right through here, right through the middle of this the tree that I cannot see.
And I know, at least in my heart, I'm going to do the best I can to limit any more deaths.
So, you're like one of the captains of the other teams, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So, of the three teams that are there, Yellow, Ventus, and...
Yellow Ventus? It's not Lumen anymore, it's Yellow. Yes, we have Ignis, we have Ventis, Terra, and we have Yellow. What? There was a teleport right here. Where is it? I'm confuzzled. I'm not mad. There was a teleport right out, like right in. Did I miss it? I know it's been like a year, but I'm not mad. There was one right outside, like on the entrance. I swear it was right there. Am I mad? Another like another one like across the path around here, but yeah, I know that there's this one. Really thought there was one right there, huh? Might be mad. Maybe the age is getting to me. This is there, right? I see no banners. Well, there are banners. It's like fucking dark in here. Yeah, this is Terra. It's like green. I think. Fucking dark. I'm assuming this is Terra. Yeah, there are plants everywhere. This is Terra. It has to be. I cannot read the names! Can anybody see anything? I can't. There's this... Sure, let's say this is my room.